My mic on? Is my mic on? My mic on? My mic's on. All right. We are going to be in the Mooney Bravo today doing some old school flying. I'm going to fly VFR to VFR. Start up. Clear prop.
Wind 250 at 17. Visibility 10. Sky clear. Temperature 23, 2.16. Altimeter 2990. Density altitude 1000 feet. Holding position signs may be obscured. Use caution while taxiing. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Sierra. Nantucket Memorial.
DME in this thing. Alright, DME's on. Set nav 1 to 117.8. Pick up the VOR. Stand by. That's too far away, so we're gonna have to fly. We're gonna have to fly to Martha's Vineyard. VOR, which is 114.50. Not 114.50. It's not even that far away. It's 114.50. Alright, maybe we'll catch it in the air. I think we're ready to taxi out. Nantucket ground, November 690, Hotel Foxtrot with information Sierra. Requesting clearance to taxi to the active. We heading out to the west.
Zero Hotel Foxtrot, runway 24 taxi via Juliet Echo, hold short of runway 15. Advise you have information Lima.
Alright, yeah, Zero Hotel Foxtrot, we now have information Lima, and taxi to runway 24 via Juliet Echo, hold short of runway 15. like me.
Zero Hotel Foxtrot, cross runway 15.
Roger that, cross runway 150 Hotel Foxtrot.
Approaching runway 15.
Hopefully when we get here, we can pick up that VOR.
Approaching runway 15. Approaching runway 24.
Nantucket Tower, November 690 Hotel Foxtrot with information Lima holding short of runway 84. Departure to the west.
November 690 Hotel Foxtrot, Nantucket Tower, runway 24, winds 250 at 17, cleared for takeoff.
Roger that, clear for takeoff, 690 Hotel Foxtrot. directly on the radio. Direct north is figured 23.7 ounce. So now, let's try to see it. Block on blood red block. See, there's 117. Not picking up too far. Alright, so north is in here. Bam. 22.4 out of Virginia. So I'm right north is in here first. Not that big war. Not sweet. That north is in here. Miles out. As we get closer, switch over to the Sandy Point field. It's altitude contacts.
Zero Hotel Foxtrot, you're leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Very low. Approach November 690 Hotel Foxtrot with you 2,500, climbing 3,000. Request flight following to Long Island.
Zero Hotel Foxtrot, Squawk 4443 anti-den. Zero Hotel Foxtrot, radar contact, 280 Tuckernuck Airport at 3,000 feet, Tuckernuck Island, altimeter 2988.
go. So now we're picking up Block Island VOR. Change our course. Change our heading. Course 273. 273. Going to 273. Line up. Let's bring it 272. Change that to 272 to make it match. And here we go. Old Steve Gate VO offline. And we are 51.2 miles out. So this is how we navigated before there was GPS. There was no GPS. And this is how we got around. And bang, here we go. Thanks for watching the Airplane Show, guys. Yeah, I knew they was gonna hit me, man. They hit me for that video last night. That shit ain't available in 2 territories, man. But that's crazy, man. They can do it on TikTok, no doubt. It's probably banned in like Lebanon and everything. Some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, if I really went and looked at it, they didn't put a strike against my page. Yeah. I just can't get money off that video. Why? They look up stuff on here. So with the weather. I don't see nothing in this version. What? Oh, here we go. Hey, listen, I gave myself 3 months to be fully set up. Yeah, it took me a while. That's what it is. What? Oh, the thrust man's there, what's that? Looks like I got. All you need is hot TV. I 41. Huh? Yeah, Logitech panels don't work for PlayStation. Oh, what kind of panels you talking about? back. It's almost paid back. That's the way I think about it. You see me in that 787, I'm getting money if I land. Money. Alright. Because I'll be getting to y'all. I had to have a conversation with myself. And that's how I did. I was happy I got up early and went to bed early yesterday. I'm like, yo, you look crazy at the end of this flight. You fucking drunk. You need to chill the fuck out. And people like, you watch yourself? I'm like, yeah, I watch myself. If I wasn't to watch myself, I wouldn't know what to change and what don't look right the next day when I'm sober. I was like, nah, man. Gotta chill the fuck out. What? Oh yeah. And they think it's entertainment. So they watch. Yeah. It's definitely not scripted. Hey. No yayo. Because if I was on the yayos, yeah, I'd call in sick and be doing 12-hour flights, man, for the money. He was doing coke too, man. That's what kept him alive. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not doing coke as well. You know what I mean? And I don't get too trashed to the point where I can't talk to ATC. What? Well, you will get suspended, dude. 30.6 miles out, and we are in the bumps. This dude was flying with a Forza wheel yesterday. Steering wheel. Alright, let me see now. I gotta pull the video up. I hope I got. People are just desperate, man. They're desperate to fly. Desperate to learn how to fly. Nobody drives. It's just- something that's permanent. It ain't something that you break down. This is definitely not something I break down every night for what? This is my life.
Contact Boston departure on 132.75.
132.75, 690 Hotel Foxtrot. Approach, November 690 Hotel Foxtrot with you 3000. Approach, November 690 Hotel Foxtrot, Whiskey 3000. this. Oh, what happened? This, get it to line up. We're gonna roll over just to meet up like this so that we stay. Yo, it turned black. What? It's black out here. Show any weather out here. Oh man. I'm out of this because therefore I'm not even supposed to be flying through clouds like this, bro. In real life, I really would dip down. He better quit saying the B word, man. Quit saying the B word, man. The B word. Nobody 3 months in should be talking about any type of butter. Stop that. Your landings are just as bumpy as mine. Providence departure, November 690, Hotel Foxtrot, with you 3000. No, if you backed up the video when he said the buttery landing, yo, cut that out.
690 Hotel Foxtrot, Providence departure. Good afternoon, Gosnell Altimeter 29880.
That. Just the B word. Just the B word. That's all I heard. As soon as I hear butter, I'm like, you want a challenge? You want a duel? Excuse me. That's what I think you'd be great at. Helicopter. If you got to turn your stick just like this Velocity 1 flight stick of mine on Sunday mornings when I'm flying them helicopters. So I don't even touch. I only touch the yoke just for the throttle so I can adjust the collective. I just be on this one stick. What do you mean you have it? What? You're talking about the Velocity 1 flight system. Oh, second gen. Yeah. Oh, see, I'm not even getting on. I'm not even going. I'm not going down that rabbit hole. Halfway there. All you need is a PC and an Op TV, IFR1, and you'll be good. Hey. Alright. That's the crazy shit. It's like you don't need a PC like I have. You know what I'm saying? You can get, there are other PCs that say smooth. Yeah. The difference between, you know. What? I had to send the bitch back because of other shit. Yeah. Because it had a defective GPU. Because I just noticed how much smoother this is compared to PlayStation, where it don't matter to you, but I can't do a 12-hour flight. I can't do a 12-hour flight on PS5. Yeah. Hey, you know, I'm not fucking you. I'm saying I'm here to support, man. What am? You talking about the autopilot, fam? Virtual ass. I love talking flying with you. Yeah, I know. Definitely. But I get it. I've talked to you enough. I'm starting to understand what you're talking. You know what I mean? I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I get it. Huh? You know virtual airspeed, you said? You really meant vertical speed. You meant vertical speed. Yeah. Yeah. Well, like I said, I know what you're saying now. You know, how many nights have I been with you where you're just frustrated and just flipping out? It ain't doing what I wanted to do. My virtual speed's down. Oh man, I'm about to stall. I'm doing 500 miles an hour. Huh? No duh. No duh. Talking about? Alright, going to departure on 125-75690 Hotel Foxtrot. And oh my god, I flew over the VOR, hold on. Departure November 690 Hotel Foxtrot with you 3000. Alright, we gotta switch over to the Hampton VOR. is still 113.
Foxtrot, Providence departure. Good afternoon, Block Island, altimeter 2988.
988. Alright, now we gotta adjust because now we are 35 miles out of the East Hampton VOR. So now we're gonna change our BSI right here, line that up, and we'll line our heading over here, and boom, we're heading to the East Hampton VOR. And I'm looking at a map, not using GPS. The GPS is there, so you guys can follow along if you'd like, but we are flying strictly VOR to VOR navigation. Old school. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Yeah, I hope, you know, but just coming out with stuff for PlayStation 5 isn't going to teach people to leave career mode alone, because that's just going to frustrate you. Because it's not really right. They want people to do stuff and they don't really know what. I don't know. I just do. What do you mean? No, I'm looking at it from hanging out in free flight and doing. What? Hey, listen, the only reason why I make money like that is because of prior experience and real life experience. But what I'm saying is just to know, I just believe there should be more knowledge given in the training for career mode. Like, okay. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. Have you ever seen any of my landings? Not one is perfect. Yo, hold on. No way. I'm not taking it. That's the whole reason why I play free flight. Like, and like a night like today where I'm just flying. Yeah. Huh? When I have to speak to ATC? What? No, what are you saying? Liz, you can handle the comms while I'm gone?
I'm only rated to handle IFR-related comms for now, Ty.
What?
You'll need to manage the VFR comms yourself.
You're not doing VFR comms? Like, oh, they did me dirty. No. all the autopilot controls and everything are on there. Everything's on the G1000. And everything, vertical speed, everything. Everything is on the G1000, and that's why you don't like the steam gauges. You like the G1000 and the GNX stuff because it's click and play, it's touch screen, it's wham bam, everything's right there. What? Turn what knob? That's why I'm saying, if you had a replica G1000 with the knobs on, what? Okay, but if you had the G1000 panel, it would change the knobs on the steam gauges and everything. Any knobs that you're talking about is on steam gauges. Like, I'm just trying to figure out what knobs you're talking about. Because I'm wondering, like, are you talking about the knobs on the G1000? Uh-oh. Okay, so 787. Ask me what do I use for that? Alright, so that's oh my god. Most of that is done by this little Octobi IFR1 panel. Everything I can control. No, but they're talking about coming up with a patch. They're talking about coming up with a patch so that you can hook it up to. It's just software. It's just software, man. But well, listen. The thing about it is, as soon as they let out the SDK for it, and these companies are able to come up and put the firmware in these things to be able to use on PS5, it'll happen. It's just not happening fast enough. Oh my God. No, you gotta do what you gotta do. What did I do before I got a PC and everything, man? I sat there with the controller and I flew. So you're talking to a guy that started out on the PS5. Like, I would have never got a PC or anything unless Flight Simulator didn't come out for Flight Simulator came out for PS5, and I got into it and I said, all right, I'm ready to go back. I'm ready to go back to doing what I gotta do. Yep. What? No, see, let's not even talk about tablets and screen and NavGraph and everything. I'm just saying, for you to be able to have a comfortable experience on one screen, and you gotta remember, I started out with my PlayStation hooked up to this screen, and me and Emmett used to have to share the screen, and said, forget what? What I did after what? Well, miraculously, some people found out. No, some people found out that they had overcharged me, and I got a big check. And I said, I know what I'm going to use this check for, man. Yeah. No. Yeah. But there was when I get the money, and I didn't know where the money was going to come from because I didn't want to piece it together. But God looked down on me. And he's like, "Yo, you need this, brother." Journey, man. This guy keeps going. Journey. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I'm excited for you guys, man. Yeah, I'm really excited for you guys on PS5. I'm excited. And you know what it really is? You know what the whole PC thing is? You know what the whole PC thing is? The whole thing. Oh God. I think it's selfishness on my part, because it's like, yeah, you fly on PS5, I can go over to the PS5 and hop on the small screen, or plug the HDMI into the big screen, and I can fly with you. But me, I'd rather fly with you sitting in my chair using all my stuff. You know, so it's like kind of selfishness on me, like, because what? No, not necessarily. No, it's not. No, it's not. Yeah, hold on. It's just probably the wrong hand. Is your left hand good? See, that's the thing. The way my shit is set up, like, if the flight stick was on the right side, and you just had to do it, because I could fly all these planes with just the flight stick and not the yoke, just like the Cessna Cornwallis. If a plane has a side stick in it, I fly with the stick. You know what I'm saying? And on this flight stick, the throttle, everything is here, and you got 10 buttons that you can program to do whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? I know, yeah. So you might as well just sell it. Yeah. You might as well. Because by the time if you ever do get a PC, by the time there ain't gonna be no firmware, especially if you tell me there's a version 2 out. That's what they say, but when will I come? I don't know when I... Alright. Yeah. I'll buy it off you on my break. Yeah. Yeah. And my hand, actually, the way everything goes is my hand sits on the flight stick more than anything else, because the little hat switch, the 2 little hat switches on top, I use to look around and zoom in and out. So yeah, that's how. What? Set the altitude for what? The autopilot? The October. It's got no screen on. Oh my God. It does everything. Wait, I know, but man, they really need to come out with something like this for PlayStation. Man, they're waiting for the SDK to come out. Then what panel? What panel? Which panel? autopilot panel. Yeah, that's autopilot. That's auto. It's no touch screen. If you see the picture I just sent you, it's just a button panel with some knobs. And you'll notice if you watch my 787 flights, a lot of times I am not touching the screen. Right? I'm just using this piece of equipment. And I can switch between autopilot, I can switch between the FMS1, FMS2, nav1, nav2, and then if I press the button in, I can do my barometer, my heading. You see the blue shit on top of the buttons? Like, come on. Yeah, I try to tell you. Yeah. And I'm trying to tell you, like, all these light up panels, like these Logitech, Saytech panels, like my radio stack. Then you got my multi-panel, and then you got my switch panel. Switch panel I need to control my lights and stuff, but the other two panels, I don't even need them, because the little panel that I just sent you a picture of takes care of all that. And I said, no way for $1.75, and I hooked it up and screwed it on top, and yeah. I don't even really need all this other stuff lit up. It looks cool. It makes it look cool. No. Well, you could say journeyman because I started out with this stuff and was using it before I got this IFR1. No, as new stuff comes out, I'm trying it out. I got this Octavia, it came out. I was like, let me try it out. Stop that. No, because we had pixelated screens back then and all that. Like, we didn't. When FSX came out, but before FSX, man, it wasn't all this stuff. Like, no. Like, I flew on the keyboard with the arrows and doing the throttle with the number pad and stuff. Like, yeah. When this stuff came out, that's yeah. You get what I'm saying? Something like that. Something like that. Yeah. And you kept saying touchscreen, and I'm like, no. You see, it's just got one knob, but that knob, I can do mad stuff with that one. I'm surprised that the knob hasn't broken yet. I'm surprised that I haven't busted the knob off yet. This thing is durable. I'm telling you. Approach November 690 Hotel Foxtrot with you 3000.
November 690 Hotel Foxtrot, New York departure. Good evening, Syracuse altimeter 29901.
Altimeter 29901. November 690 Hotel Foxtrot.
Hey, man, get with it. Hey, you know what I mean? Just better get a big hard drive. Yeah, better get a hard drive. Yeah. Yeah, or it's gonna stutter. You gotta get a hard drive in your shit. I'm happy to hear that. Not doing it. I'm not doing it. I told Emmett if he wants to pre-order on his account, he can have it. I'm not going down that rabbit hole again. No, I got too many bad nights, man. on everybody. I wish it on everybody. You know what I mean? Do what you love, make money doing it. You know what I mean? But I'm doing this. I love it. People like, it's boring, man. You just flying around in a plane, like, really, like, where are we going here, folks? They got us going along with Guardia, but hey, she mad at me. I was like, I make money on my flight simulator sitting in my underwear on my chair. We're gonna go to Westchester County, but if they want us to land on 11 or 29, they can forget it. Yeah, let's ask them. Hold on. New York departure, November 690 Hotel Foxtrot with request. November 690 Hotel Foxtrot. Wondering if you could change our destination to Westchester County. Kilo Hotel Papa November. Alright, thanks a lot. November 690 Hotel Foxtrot. Alright, go ahead. What were you saying? That's the shit. See, now I'm going to click on the screen when I don't really need to. Oh, yeah, here we go. Get back to my knob. Yo, and that's what I always do. Yeah. Westchester County now, guys. I don't want this to be one of those nights, airplane show. It's smelling like it. We're gonna do a full stop, get gas in Westchester County, head up to Schenectady. I don't want to see no more Schenectady. What? What you mean? And the reason why I say a lot of the things that I say is because the only time I get on Facebook is in the morning when I'm taking a dump, and sometimes at night. And I'm on all these flight simulator forums, and it seems like the PS5 Microsoft Flight Simulator, people are complaining so bad, and it's just like you look in the comments and we're like, did you check this? Check this, and the person will be like, yo, what is even that? They're like, what is even that? How come they didn't tell me to check that before they sent me on a VIP flight where I just did? Hey, guys are suffering. They're like, yo, I just But you have But dude, check this out. If you in career mode, right, and you get money and you get yourself a PC-24, wouldn't and I want to ask you realistically, because I don't know what you do, but a lot of us hashtag journeyman would say, if you're moving up to the PC-24, wouldn't you fly that around in free flight and get to know the plane and learn how to operate all the systems and make successful takeoffs and landings before you start flying that plane in career mode? That should anybody be doing it? And that's what's crazy.
Zero Hotel Foxtrot, Tower on 118.575.
Contacting Westchester Tower on 118.575. November 690 Hotel Foxtrot. Westchester Tower. November 690 Hotel Foxtrot. Good evening at 3000.
I get that, but like a lot of us hashtag journeyman will be listen, man, we'll be in the comments and be like, well, dude, like, did you what? We gotta like with it. Who else is gonna teach you? The game ain't gonna teach you. What? See, this is the problem. It's not about policing. It's about understanding that you don't know the systems of your aircraft. So you got guys that are hashtag journeymen like me, that you would say, and then you got other guys with these big ass simulators that just look down on everybody and say, oh, well, you don't know what you're doing. When it's like guys like me will be like, yo, did you check this? Did you do this? You know what I'm saying? Because we want to teach you guys. We want you guys to know, because if you know, you'll have much more comfortable flights. That, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, and that's why I flew with you. It does, but this is flying. No, this is it. You gotta learn it. You gotta learn it this way, or you won't be comfortable. Just like you hear me talking to ATC. Like, if you're gonna be in real life and you're talking to ATC, that's the way you gotta do it. If you're gonna talk to regular, but if you learn the real life stuff, it'll be easier for you to do. I get it, but yo, I said that this is what it. It's not even. It's not really talking down. It's like, yo, this is what it really is. If you can't understand this, oh man. Yeah, hey. No, but the guys will be like, thanks. No, they be like, thank you. I figured it out. And you know what I love? I love when a guy comes back and he's like, yo, I figured it out. Because there's mad comments coming at you, and you got to pick them, sort through what you want to listen to. And Yeah, and these dudes will be like, all right, I tried the flight again, and oh, well, you ain't gonna get that with pilots. See the way we gotta talk in ATC, man. We're not, yeah, this is what we do. This is what we've been doing. No, because no, see, no, that's what you're wrong. And if that was the case, if that was the case, I would have told you, yo, I just can't fly with you, man. But how many nights did I sit there and I'm chuckling in my head, and what? Okay, huh? But when you get into a cockpit and you see all this going on, which is a lot more than a car, like there's all these gauges in here for a reason, and that's why, like, you started private pilot's license. And when I made the deal with you, I was like, yo, I definitely got at least like fucking 8 or 9 months to get this fucking money together. And then this nigga, like within a month and a half, is like, yo, yeah, I got that. And I'm like, oh, whoa, let me go, yo. Something's missing here, man. Right base, 3-4. Oh shit. We got the land.
Approaching runway 29.
But what hashtag journeyman understand is so quick that you don't know everything. And you can't know everything. You can't. And you can't be expected to know everything. That's what. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, I'm willing to do that with anybody. And that's another reason why I came up with the airplane show. And a lot of people that are struggling like the fact. No, but listen, people want to see. They don't just want to see somebody flying an airliner doing ILS approaches. They want to see what they're doing in career mode. You're flying small planes like this. You're doing VOR, GPS navigation, and just to be able to see that, that's not all I'm doing. I like to come out and free fly like this in the little planes, forget that the gear's not down, and yeah, just doing and making mistakes because I'm not following checklists. Yeah, man. Hopefully it gets down before I touch down right here, man. Yeah, see? Yeah. Why did I crash? Be your own MTSB. Ooh, look. Oh, we got. 2 bumps. 3 bumper. 3 bumps. 4 bumps. 5 bumps. 6 bumps. 7 bumps. 8 bumps. 9 bumps. Yo, I beat Cody. 9 bumps. Huh? Oh, yeah, don't be looking at terrain. Yo, guys, we bumped it so hard, we're stuck. That's it. Yo, 8 bounce land. Yeah, she ain't moving. What?
Exit Charlie Able.
Like, I think I got like an hour and a half in it. November 690 Hotel Foxtrot. We're gonna need help out here. You can call it Guinness Book of World Records. We did do the 8 bounce hop down here, but we're kind of stuck now. What?
Westchester Ground, November 690 Hotel.
What are you talking about, man? I can't.
Good evening.
I gotta close down the whole damn airport,
Ready
man.
to taxi to the gate.
November 690 Hotel Foxtrot, Westchester Ground. Say again. 0 Hotel Foxtrot.
yeah, 690 Hotel Foxtrot. We're gonna need to be towed off here. Do you want us to shut down now?
Taxi to Terminal Gate 2 via Delta Alpha. November 690
Shut
Hotel
down, huh?
Foxtrot.
I can't go.
0 Hotel Foxtrot, contact ramp on. Shut down at your discretion.
Alright.
Contacting ramp. November 690 Hotel Foxtrot.
Liz doesn't even know. Liz, we have an emergency here. We can't even move. We just did an 8-ounce land. All the hydraulics and everything is all messed up. We're done.
I'll inform ATC about our situation. Hang
What?
tight.
What do you mean? What did you just say?
Westchester Ground. November 690 Hotel Foxtrot.
What? This shit is
Westchester Ground.
beautiful, man.
November
I love it.
690 Hotel Foxtrot.
What do you mean by that? Now, what does that mean?
We can't move due to hydraulic problems
That's
after
crazy.
landing. Request assistance and a tow to the gate.
That's crazy. Oh shit.
0 Hotel Foxtrot, emergency acknowledged. Contact ramp on 119.9er for tow assistance. Shut down engines if necessary. Advise when ready for tow.
I'm not playing though. I'm not playing. See, you should know. You said journeyman. I'm not playing. My plane's fucked up. Now I gotta fix it. I did the 8 bounds for the show, but now I gotta fix the bitch. What? No, what? No, there's usually a rule. We don't start drinking before 5. Yeah. Not unless I'm doing an international over the water flight and I'm trying to drink so that I go to bed and just take the plane off. Yeah. No, I'm going to bed. No, I go to bed. Yeah. No, I said I watched back the video. No, I said I watched back the video and I sound like shit. And I sound like a fucking drunk ass. And it's not professional and that's not what's gonna make me money. So I gotta stop fucking. Huh? Yo, I had to watch my videos back, bro. That's all I want. You know what I mean? I'm just having a good time. When I get here. So listen. So this motherfucker, like, yo, we got, no, I'm not, definitely not. I said, listen, man, what the fuck you keep pulling your fucking shirt up and shit and fucking having your body out in the sun and shit? And he was like, oh, it's summertime, I want to work on my abs. And I was like, oh, your girl told you to work on your abs, bro? She was like, what? I was like, your girl told you to work on your abs. And this dude, this Egyptian dude, that is now my buddy, he's like, God, he's working on his abs for the people to see. And I'm like, yeah, I understand that. But I'm like, for your girl to see? And he's like, what? What? Mo, yeah. So T-Bone, you can see how weird this shit is, right? Now listen. So everybody, listen. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Listen, Mo. When it comes to Mo, I'm basically like, just sit back and listen. When I'm doing my thing, just watch. You know what I'm saying? We'll do comments and all that later. So they get the board down there, and I got the gun. And with the board, T-Bone, with these pre-built manifolds that I built, and we'll get to that later too. Yo, when you hold the board up and I get in there drilling with the gun, you cannot move the board once I pull the gun out, because I gotta throw a pin in and the holes gotta line up and I gotta hit it with a hammer real quick, and then I'll be like, all right, everybody back off. And nobody has to hold the board. The first hole that I do is top center. So that, boom, I get it in, everybody knows not to move it, right? Yo, they couldn't hold the board straight. And Mo is trying to tell him, you have to use your hands. What? It's on the wall, dude. So you could lean your arm, you could, huh? It's usually about 1.5 feet, 2 feet off the floor. So, dude, if you're on the right-hand side of the board, you use your left hand, right? You put your left hand all the way down and grab the bottom of the board, and then you do your movement with your knees, right? So, Mo is holding the left-hand side of the board. He's looking straight at the wall. He's got his left hand, and no. The board is only 4 by 4, 4 foot by 4 foot. Okay, so depending on where I need the board to be, I will sit there and tell you, yo, bring it up, bring it down, bring it over, left, right, and then when I see it's in the right position, I'll be like, yo, hold it there. And everybody that I've ever had knows when Todd says hold it there, it's like, yo, put your knees, your whole body up against the wall. It just hold the bitch up against the wall. Yeah. On Thursday, this motherfucker refuses to grab the bottom of the board, and he's trying to stick his ass up against these pipes that are hanging off the board, and it keeps sliding. And I'm like, yo, bro, what are you doing? I'm like, yo, what are you doing? I'm like, yo, you gotta hold it. And I'm getting upset because everybody knows it's easier for all of us. You know, if you just get the board in that one spot, it doesn't mean it doesn't need to be level or nothing. I just need to get this one pin in so you guys can back away, and so you can just back away from the board, and then all I need is you guys on the side holding it. Yeah, and when the more you guys gotta put it down, the more you guys gotta pick it up. And it's taking time, and I'm sitting there like, yo, what the fuck? So then I said, yo, back up. Hold the gun. He was like, Ty, you want me to hold the gun? I was like, yeah, dude, hold the gun. I was like, stand in the same spot that I was and hold the gun. And watch me and Mo. So I go up on there, bro. He's like, Ty, you ready? I'm like, yeah, we're gonna do this quick, bro. Because Mo done lifted it and dropped it down so many times. He's like, this is bullshit. I'm like, nah. So I grab it with my right hand, and I grab it with my left hand, because I'm all the way on the right. I take my right elbow towards the top, and I'm pinning this bitch up against the wall. The motherfucker ain't moving. I'm like, yo, that's how you gotta do it. It's 4 foot by 4 foot. It's a half of a piece of 3/4 plywood with a whole bunch of pipes and everything bolted onto it. I'm gonna have to fucking show you a picture. Like, cause I usually just sit at the shop and build these bitches. What did you just say? What? Four by 4 piece of plywood with a manifold built on it. Like, the bitch is like 200 pounds. Yes, man. No, T-Bone, I would have kicked him out. You can't just hold up a piece of plywood? Like, no, I would have had him fight. I would have been like, yo, tell him to get the fuck out of here, man. But anyway, so listen, he can't get it, alright, I'm gonna send you this picture. You know, oh my God. I gotta make sure I can find a picture that you would be able to see how this actually looks in real life, and I gotta send it to you. And I'm just like, bro. And even Mo was like, dude, what the fuck is going on, man? Yo, imagine a dude just couldn't hold up one side of a board. Like, and you kept showing him how to do it, and he couldn't. Yo, I've had to do that. Yep. Alright, hopefully you can see that and understand. Yeah, no? Dude, can you look at this picture so I can finish this story up, man? Yeah. So imagine the boiler itself. No, imagine the boiler itself is not on there. Imagine it's not hooked up. The boiler's not on the left-hand side. It's just the pipes that are bolted on there. All the black pipe, all the hard pipes. No, all the hard pipes, everything that's strapped off to the Kindorf rails is on there. So the right-hand side is kind of heavy. You know what I mean? But all you got to do is get your hand underneath there. You stand on, if you're on the right-hand side, you take your left hand, grab the bottom of it, and you just take your right hand and just push towards the top when I say stop, so that the board don't move. You get what I'm saying? That's all you got to do. What? There's nothing. I showed you a picture of it all hooked up already. Like, imagine there's no copper hooked up to it or nothing, and it's just the piping on the manifold is just there. Like, I should have took a picture of one today. I'm gonna take a picture tomorrow when even if it had the boiler on it, T-Bone. And then so what I'm saying, he kept dropping his side. So when he drops his side, I drill through, and that moves the hole from the cement. I got the hole through the board, but it's not lined up with the cement for me to put the pin in there and knock the pin in and secure it, where everybody can walk away. T-Bone, it took us at least 35 minutes. Because he kept trying to throw his ass up against it and use his ass. And Mo was looking at him like, yo, why is he using his ass, bro? And I done told everybody, this motherfucker's a faggot, bro. This motherfucker's a faggot. So listen. We go outside. We go outside. And I'm like, yo, bro, this may not be for you. And he's like, Ty, what do you mean? And I'm like, yo, that delivery right there, this may not be for you, man. And he's like, Ty, what do you mean? I'm like, and I did the walk like he does with his hands on his hips. I was like, yo, you don't see motherfuckers walking around the trades like this, man. Yo, listen. I was like, yo, this shit takes, like, did your dad fix your lawnmower when you were young? He was like, no, I don't. I was like, you don't know how to turn a boat. You don't know what righty-tighty, lefty-loosey is. He was like, no, I have no idea. I was like, dude, this ain't for you. This ain't for you. So then, check this out. Hold on. I said it ain't, but I want to let him know why. And then he was like, no, Ty, I'm going to prove you wrong. I'm going to prove you wrong. I'm like, all right, listen. I was like, listen, I'll bring you downstairs for one more fucking thing, all right? And he's like, yeah. He's like, you'll give me a chance to come back? And I was like, yo, I'm going to give you a chance to come back, man. I was like, I'm going to put you to the same test that I put all my junior helpers on, right? And he was like, all right, cool. Boom, we go back downstairs. Yo, chill, T-Bone, chill. Listen to how I do it. Listen. So I said, come downstairs, like, so he comes downstairs, right? And me and Mo, I'm pinning in the rest of it. Remember, Mo's not that great with boilers, but he likes doing boilers with me, and he says, okay, boss, what do I do next? And I tell him what to do, and then he sees the sequence. We've done like 3 together, and he's like, all right, we get it. He's like, I get it. And he knows that most crucial part is hanging the board. Like, all the helpers, everybody knows. Like, yo, we gotta hold it. Because if he just gets one in the top and the middle, yo, we can back off. Throw the level on it. All you guys gotta do is hold it level, and then I pin another one in the middle, and you guys can walk away. I'm gonna just pin off the rest of this board. You know what I mean? Like, but anyway. But downstairs, I'm like, oh, fuck, man. Isaiah's like, is there any way I can help, Ty? I'm like, you know what? You're fucking damn right. I was like, you know what? I need you to go out because I'm left-handed, and I need, in the back of my truck on the right, there's a gray tool with a fucking pump that pumps back and forth, and it's the left-handed copper stretcher. And he was like, all right, yeah, it's right on the right-hand side. And I was like, yeah, get the fucking left-handed copper stretcher. He was like, all right. So he goes up, and he's going in the back of my truck. Hold on, T-Bone, stop. Hold on. T-Bone, listen. T-Bone, most people will have a conversation with me before they go up to the truck. But I knew what I was dealing with. So listen, Mo comes, yo, this dude, the left-handed one. So you've been through, you've been. Go get what? You keep cutting out. What? Yeah, you keep. Oh, okay. Yeah. What? Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Hey, listen, that's why us tradesmen, that's why we can tell if you're thinking or not. Tell if you're thinking or not. So now check this out. say I'm in fucking Elmont, right? And I end the call, and I'm on the road, and I ain't stupid to the shit, so I know what to do. If you end the call, when you on your way back home or to the shop, for the first half hour, you don't get paid. After, huh? I don't know, man. It is what it is, T-Bone. It's not changing. That's the rules. What do you mean? It is what it is. What? It is what it is. That's what it is. Quit then. Something happened at some point. Yeah, I don't care. I know what I know. I know. Something happened. And they just had to make it this way. When you have turnaround like this, something happened. I know. I had to look. Yo, T-Bone. While I was gone this weekend, T-Bone. While I was gone, while I didn't work on Friday, 4 dudes got fired. 4 dudes got fired. I came into work Monday and I'm just like, what the fuck? Everybody's gone. My good guy Paul. Now listen. Let's talk about Paul for a second. Alright. Yo, absolutely nuts. Keep on. So, let me finish that story. So they got a call. About Isaiah on Friday, right? They get a call from somebody on the road that he's swerving all over the place, right? So, ever since a couple of accidents ago, they didn't have footage. Everybody's camera's working, right? Yeah, everybody's camera's working. So, they get this call from somebody, and then all of a sudden, they start watching his camera. They're like, all right, let's check him out and see what he's doing. Yo, this dude is in Nassau County on Old Country Road. Passed out. Blew through 4 red lights. Yo, they called him up. They said, pull over. Shut the truck off. Take the keys out of the truck and hang him in front of the camera. And just keep him hanging in front of the camera until we get there. They drove all the way out from Middle Island to fucking Nassau County, Hicksville, Old Country Road, and got him in the car. And yo, the nigga was falling asleep at the wheel. The motherfucker's on dope. He's on dope. So I said to them, yo. So this morning they're talking to me because Tuesday we had a big tech meeting yesterday about what they're doing with the cameras, and they gave us all printouts about what all violations were on camera, and this whole thing about how, you know, you represent the company, you kill somebody, and I really believed in that meeting. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't know that people were doing what the fuck they were doing, because T-Bone, right? Yo, this dude just got in a truck last week, right? He finally got a truck. T-Bone, man, yeah.
Delta 2561, contact New York Center on 128.675.
Over to New York Center, Delta
What do you mean you have to load the
2561,
truck?
so long.
Of course you gotta load the truck, but it's not like MCN, like where I used to work, where I used to have to load my truck. Like, there's help at the shop, and of course when you get to the job, niggas ain't gonna sit there and just be like, oh, yo, get the shit off the truck. They be like, yo, they come out and help you get the shit off the truck. Like, yeah,
JetBlue 561.
it is what it is, but you couldn't be up all trying to like, what?
On to 128.675, JetBlue 561, good
Who
day.
can't do it?
Brickyard
Get on the truck.
4360, contact New
Now, let
York
me tell you another
departure
story.
on 125.7.
This dude just got in the truck.
Over to New York departure,
He
Brickyard.
just